In this training session we continue debtors receipts and we're busy with allocations. I have got a screen here and I've got 3 credit transactions on the right hand side that I've got to match up with the debit transactions on the left. I've already fully allocated the first one, which was an amount of 3,000 Rand. Now I've got 2 other transactions that I can allocate. Now let's see what we can do at the bottom here. Our first option under debit actions is option reverse payment. That will reverse my payment that I've got. Okay, so it reversed part of my payment because of where my cursor was. The next one is toggle status, which will basically toggle the status, making it gray, allowing me to look at that transaction again for later use. Then we can say show matched payments. This will then show the payment. Our next option is search for debit or search for credit, or visible fields will allow me to change the fields that I see in front of me. I can pay a match entry. It will basically pay that amount. I can remove all completed entries. One has to be careful with that because it will remove both debits and credits. Fortunately, if you've removed your entries and you've made a mistake, you can recall removed entries. You have to then recall one transaction at a time. Then we have the option oldest balance. In other words, it will take your credit and it will match it to the oldest balances. We can reverse all payments, or we can reverse a selected credit, or we can allocate all to the oldest, or we can choose to allocate up to a selected item, or we can say show all paid items. Once you've made your allocations, what you can do then is you can make sure that all your credits is over here in white, and then you can close your screen. Just remember that before you print debtor statements, that you always make sure all the credits have been allocated. If an amount is not allocated, it will show up in red. And that concludes allocations.